Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we are opening this year's Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega Packs, and of course we're opening a full display of the Mega Packs, but in one of the greatest moves that Konami has done in years, we're not opening tins, we're opening tuck pack boxes. 3 packs of the Mega Packs, no tins. Absolutely beautiful. You know, it was only last year when I realised how inconvenient it is to have a full case of tins. But, I mean, it was the first time I would ever, opened a full case of Mega Tins. But now that I have a full case of 2022 Mega Tins and 3 full boxes of 2024 Mega Tins, yeah, this is one of the best decisions Konami has made in years. To let you buy the tin if you want, or the Mega Pack if you'd rather just do that. Love it. Saves on the plastic waste, costs less money as well. I would have imagined they would literally just, if anything, it would be like a few pounds cheaper or whatever, but really, really glad for it. However, as you can see, right out of the box, we've got one tuck box, which isn't even stuck down. I mean, the pack is literally stuck. I wonder why that didn't stick, eh? It's literally, whatever. So, in these mega packs, we have a Joy one, a Kaiba one, and a Yugi one. Let's get those in the middle for the thumbnail. And I think it's pretty cool. I mean, the Megatins tend to be based on the main characters now, every single year. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff in here. I think there are a few reprints that are a little bit too early. You know, they kind of seem to be making a rod for their own back with how much... I know they're done with the quarter century sets, but if they're going to continue with rarity collection type stuff, it seems like they're making a rod for their own back in terms of reprinting so much stuff so quickly that, you know, there's not really anything left for this set. But yeah, we're going to crack into these tuck boxes. We just have the one box of them, the one case so far. And this is the pack that has good stuff in it. It's been a pretty expensive month for the shop. And, you know, I didn't want to go over the top with these. In fact, we were ordering this due to a delay. Obviously, we're a little bit late here. But obviously, due to delays on both, we've ordered this at the same time as our Magic the Gathering Spider-Man stuff. So, yeah, with that and with other stuff, it's been an expensive month. And I'm not 100% convinced with the values of stuff in this set either. But, you know, I imagine we'll probably do pretty well out of it. It just didn't look as good as last year's did. Now, I don't know what the to the front method is, so we're just going to crack on for this pack. So we've got Fishball Harpooner, a card I love. We've got Saphira, Divine Dragon of the Voiceless Voice. We've got Zoma the Earthbound Spirit. It feels so weird that, like, LED was the first set that I opened on the channel when I opened the shop. And now here it is. We got a Where There's a Will. I feel like this has been in like every single set we've opened on the channel. But yeah, we got Where There's a Will. We got Apophis, the Swamp Deity. Yeah, not a bad reprint, you know. F.A. Dawn Dragster. We got Millennium Ankh as the first Starlight. Really, really nice. We got Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest as the first secret. And we got Flipping Feline, Never Ending Nightmare Absorber, and Goblin Bite Grand Crisis, and Zapper Shrimp, which I don't actually own, so we'll put those aside for the fish collection. Really good start. Nice to start off with the Millennium Ankh. I'm a Millennium guy. Not bothered about having Starlight Ankhs, but, you know, why not? Oh, yeah, pretty interesting start there. Of course, I do also think it's a little bit too early to be reprinting stuff from Infinite Forbidden, but, you know, I digress. Obviously, Legacy to Destruction, you know, it feels like it's been a while. It feels like it's been no time since that came out. But obviously, it has been quite a while. They are doing this Megatin stuff. I mean, it's not that bad to reprint the stuff in the Megatins from sets that have literally sold out. You know, Infinite Forbidden, you're not getting anywhere near now. So, yeah, we got Palm Rise Eel. We've got Yellow Ninja, Dandy White Lion. Yellow Ninja feels too old to be in this. Hearts Crypta, Magmako Dragon, Ragnarok, a Samurai Beetle, Vidos, the Endless Dragon of Darkness, looks much better in Ultra, Ancient Gear Tanker, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Ragnarok Bloom, just an Ultra. Maybe I will dip my toe in that deck after all. Fiend Reflection of the Millennium, I'll take that for the rarity upgrade. We've got Spellcard Soul Exchange and Azamina Murcielago. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'll put that in a pile with the stuff I'm keeping. And then we were on to pack number 3. You know, we ended up with 3 sets of the Megatins last year, because if you bought a full display of them, they were good. And I imagine this is going to be much the same, but I don't think they learned the lesson on putting, you know, endless amounts of stuff in it. And as I say, some of it didn't feel like it needed reprinting already. But we got Sangan Kaiman, Sunset Beat, Terrors of the Afterroot, Pyrite Knight, Sinful Spells of Slumber Morion, Sylvie of the White Forest. We got Goblin Biker Grand Breakout. We got SP Little Knight as a Starlight, and Malice CTB11 as a secret. SP Little Knight as the Starlight there. That's really pretty good. I honestly don't think that one was too bad. It's a Starlight I'm interested in, a Starlight I can sell, you know. Good start, I think. Well in for that one, Joey. All right. Now let's get into the next one. Obviously, it's good if kids are new to the game. Obviously, it's good if kids are new to the game and they need tins, they need the card storage. But when you're just whacking it open for the pulls, you know, it's not fun having umpteenth amounts of empty tins, because you can't even like give them to kids, you know. Shaman of the Ashen City. We got Splitting Planarian, Abyss String Trio. Yeah, no. We got Ryziel Cross. We got Raigeki. Nice. And we got Paleozoic Anomalocaris. He's a menacing looking dude. Not bad. So 2 Megatins in a row that this Raigeki has been in. Interesting. Didn't get it last year. You got another crack. I don't know. I'd much rather have the one with the 25th stamp on it, personally. I think they should have probably just done a different artwork or the original or something. We've got Lord of the Missing Barrows. We've got Denglong. Denglong? Are they just reprinting stuff in this set for the sake of it? I mean, that's fine, but, you know, wow. That's old. Puru Purin, Sangan Furo, Mirage Mirror Force, Mystic Potato, Armored Lizard, Sinful Spoil Struggle, Refrain, the Melodious Songstress. Fair play. We got Silent on a Dark. Okay. Alright, this has caught me off guard. We got Fire King, Courtier, Ulcanix, Tenacity of the Monarchs, and Wake Up Centurion. Okay. Bit less weird than these Zexal and Pendulum era reprints, I guess, but, you know. I keep thinking I need to open, like, a new box every time I open a pack, but yeah. Well. Okay, let's see. We have got the front and Aquajet Surface, Broomy, what a guy, Flipping Feline, El Magi Mergy, Fish Lamp, Ashen for Eternity, Junk Dragonlet, King of the Ashen City, Spirit of Ubel, Madolce Queen Tiara Phrase, Shark Drake Levice, Rescue Ace Hydrant, that's probably fair enough, and an Ice Ryziel. Nice. Not as nice as Ice was, but still pretty nice. Pretty nice to get Ice. Okay. We are now into the first layer of Kyber boxes. Is he going to help us out with anything? You know, Kyber, the cards are all about power. That means we want to pull all the meta stuff. And that just reminds me, I'm forgetting about cutting the top off the pack, which does seem to be the most efficient way to not damage them. You know, we've got 3 at the front, 4 at the front. Area of the Water Channel, of course, why not? You know, let me go fucking Time Engine. They like just came out. Got Mantis Monk, Materialization, Hero of the Ashen City, Ultimate Offering, Tempai Dragon Fadra, Rekindling the Ashen, Gallant Granite, not bad, Bestial Magnamut, and a Ryziel Detonator. Nice. You know, all these years, all these pack openings and stuff, I've been referring to like a to the back method. Or like, you know, I'll say I don't know if there's a to the back method, how many cards to pull off the back. What I mean is to the front method. Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Couplet, Sangan Summoning, Raigeki again, and Denko Seka. Seems a weird secret rare. Starlight would maybe make sense, but so here we go. Thought of the front, we got Magi-Mergy, Determination, Heart Crifter, Man, Sunset Beat, Samurai Beetle, Armored Lizard, Dragon Let, Metal Flame Swordsman. There was not even any point me buying these. Reprinted in the exact same rarity shortly after. There wasn't even... I never actually played Metal Morph after these got printed, so might as well just waited. We got Giant Mimigirl, we got Magical Idol Soul, we got Tenacity of the Monarchs again, and a Sword Riser. As you may have guessed, I have no idea what the value of these cards is after these reprints. But I don't think we've seen anything particularly crazy yet today. Maybe the SP, probably the best pull. I don't know. We got 4 from the back. We got Necro Quip Princess, Mimigirl Fork, QQ Enyeagon, Chaos Star Source Dragon, Embers of the Ashen, Sangan Kaiman, Mirage Mirror Force, Double Die, Piri Ray's Map. Not bad reprint. Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos. Of course, he was in last year's Megatin, or the one before. Why wouldn't he be in this one's? We got Trickstar Aqua Angel, Maze of the Master. We got Heart of the Blue Eyes. And the Black Goat Laughs. Not a bad card. Again, I don't especially care for that. I mean, the thing is with the Starlights now is it's kind of just like glaring that the 25th stamp is not there, you know, and you kind of can't, I don't know, it kind of just looks inferior to me. Especially for cards that have quarter century rares anyway. I digress. We've got some commons. We've got Zapper Shrimp. Why not? We've got Gimmick Puppet Rouge Doll. Max Metal Force. Max Metal Force? What is this? The actual anime? Moko Moko? Extinguishing the Ashened. Ooh, another Ragnarok Bloom. Beware the White Forest. Mimigirl Fairy. We got Rescue Ace Hydrant. And Mementotlands Sleepy. Because why wouldn't it be a secret rare? But it needs a secret rare, that. I mean, I shouldn't be snotty about Memento getting reprints. Because, you know, a few of us wanted to try it. And then, obviously, Deck Builder Settlement. It was a bit of a pain to bother. So we never bothered. And all of them being reprinted. White Aura Porpoise. Berserk Archfiend, I actually need more copies of that. Just in case there's some use for them. Paralyzing Mushroom, Side and Splash, Raziel Plugin, Release Brainwashing, Fiend Reflection of the Millennium, why not? Keep it. Centurion Gargoyle 2, Mimigirl Charm. Oh, Starleash Photon Blast Dragon, probably didn't need it. Primera Primus. There's a secret rare there. I don't know, that felt like not such a strong box, really. Feel like you've let us down a little bit there, Kyber. But I don't know. I mean, it feels like we're not seeing an awful lot of the Starlights. But you know, as always, they will be weighted so that they're more likely to get some than others. And I've not cut the top off this pack. But also, you know, we got quite a lot of hits in the last set of Megatins. It is quite early. White Dragon Ninja. What? What? Sanguine Furo, Ragnarok, Wicked Butterfly, Flipping Feline, Earthbound Fusion, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. No wonder these Megatin sets are so big. When they put random crap like White Dragon Ninja in it, no wonder the set's so big no one can find anything. Right, we got Madolche Mini Meow Macaroons. We got Refrain, the Melodious Songstress. We got Mutamorphosis. We got True Light. And we got Deception of the Simple Spoils. Right. Malice, Q, Heart Cryptor, Mantman, Virtue Stream, Palm Raziel, Extinguishing, Isa, Stag Sovereign, Centipedes, Turn Silence, Akiran, Card of Safe Return, Plot Twist, Spell Card, Soul Exchange, Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, Card of Safe Return. Feels like it should have been in a nostalgia pool for a Bonanza or a Stampede set, but whatever. Azamina Debtors, Denial Doughton, Eneagon, Lord of the Missing Barrows, Mystic Potato, some cool cards. We've got an Enigmaster Packbit. We've got Sylvie of the White Forest. We've got Tri-Edge Master. We've got Bottomless. And we've got Mermail Shadow Squad, the cheeky boys. They tried to tempt me to make Mermail Atlantean, but fortunately, it's just too much. It was just too expensive at a time where I couldn't be asked. We're on to the second Yugi box now. Then we're back to Joy's. It certainly feels like, I mean, yeah, we are now nearly almost halfway through the box. through the display, and it certainly feels like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you know, maybe a lot of this has retained more value than I would expect, but it feels like last year's Megatins smoked these ones so far, despite people being really down on those at the time. Although there seems to be less commons in it after all. We've got Tatsuno Shigo, Super Factorial, Akiran, Nightmare Apprentice, and Big Eye. Of course, why wouldn't it be Big Eye as a secret rare? Is he not in Rarity Collection 2, where he got a secret rare print? Is that not a thing? Did that not happen? I would imagine that probably happened. It feels like, yeah, it feels like there is less dross in this than, you know, the last one. But, I mean, maybe there isn't, you know. Drytron New 2, Cardiff Return, Tri-Edge Master, Blue Eyes, Tyrant Dragon, and Queen of the Blazing Domain. You know, there is more drossy commons and stuff in here, but maybe there's just so much less stuff in the actual set that, you know, it is more likely, you know, that it's much less watered down. We've got Celine Snapper. We seem to be seeing more or less the same sort of cards, smaller assortment. We've got Swallow's Cowrie, Fiendsmith Sequence, Metamorphosis, Red Eye Slash Dragon, and Diabells, the original Sin Keeper. Diabells. Ah, she was the original Sin Keeper. We got 2 of those when I first did my Legacy of Destruction boxes way back at the start of the shop. I thought we were in the money there, and we sold one for a decent price, like early days, and then, yeah. Turns out the anti-spell fragrance with extra steps and extra value wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but fair enough. Sometimes you can't tell what's going to be meta and what isn't. We've got DPH, something, Denglong, Puru Purun, Aquajet, Ancient Gear Duel, Awakening of Idos, Raid Raptor Roost, of course, Ragnarok Evil Seed. We've got Atri, Centurion True Awakening, Tenacity of the Monarchs again, and Malice in Underground. Well, if anyone's wanting a play set of the Starlight Tenacity of the Monarchs, I've got good news for you. I feel like I've went to say multiple times that, like, I kind of liked the look of Ragnarok at the time they were made. But, you know, they were just too expensive to really bother with. But here we go. Now, maybe now's their time. We've got Ultimate Offering, Xyz Force. We've got Tenpai Dragon Chundra, Meow Karoons, Goblin Biker Boommac, Pot of Greed, and Legendary Lord Six Samurai Shia. Nice. Pot of Greed's not bad at all. Obviously, we just got Genesis, and obviously we play a lot of character decks, and they're actually quite expensive, reasonably expensive, just from, you know, old formats and stuff. So it's actually really not bad to pick it up. But that might be worth a few pounds, and in which case we'll absolutely sell it. But, you know. Got Gimmick Puppet, Little Soldiers, Pendulum Witch, Ryziel, Plasma Black Hole, Trap Gatherer, Chain Coils, Ages of Stars and Frosts. We've got Samurai Beetle, Cacophonous Concert, Fiendsmith in Paradise, The King of D, Mischief of the Gnomes, of course, in an Ultra, why wouldn't it be? Retaliating Sea, and Bot Herder. You scruffy looking Bot Herder. Well, that's it. We're officially out of sleeves. I'm going to have to find some more. All right, I've had to go for some just cast-off sleeves, so don't be alarmed if they English, if they don't match. Where you go? Okay, let's see. We've got Never Ending, Nightmare, Absorber, Time Engine, Dotan, Neptibus, Struggle, Fish Lamp, Extinguishing, Ashen for Eternity, that's a long time, Refrain, Dawn Dragster, Goblin Biker Grand Breakout, Red Eyes Slash Dragon, and Queen of the Blazing Domain. It's the same bloody pack again. Exactly the same pack, man. Heh, Pac-Man. Right. Yeah, I'm not feeling likely at this stage. You know, maybe this is another one of those where I sit there unconvinced all the way through the video, and like all the way through there's some really good values popping up, but it doesn't feel like I might actually revisit these. We've got Spirit of Yubel, Tiara Phrase, Firestorms over Atlantis, Light and Darkness Dragonlord, and Diabells again. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'll probably bother with another box of these. The cards aren't super exciting. There's not a lot in it for me, and it doesn't feel like a lot of this stuff will have retained an awful lot of value. But, you know, like I say, maybe this will be another one where I'm wrong about that, and you guys have just been seeing nice values flashing up all the way through. We got Hero, Skeletal Soldier, Future Silence. We got Knight Armed Dragon, the Armored Knight Dragon. I can't. We got Mementotland Gatic. We got Bestial Magnamut. And we got Skull Guardian, Protector of the Voiceless Voice. Two really decent reprints after questioning the quality of the set. Two really decent reprints in there together. Skull Guardian, Protector of the Voiceless Voice. Really cool guy. Everybody loves Skull Guardian. Everybody loves Parfait. We got some new Kybers on the Kyber box now. I don't know what happened with Voiceless Voice. I feel like that just fell off. Was it just expensive, or did it stop being good? Did the price crash? What happened with that? We got Broomy, Mergy, Mako, Vados, Tanker, Vados. That's actually a pretty good reprint. He was worth quite a lot of money. Maiden of the Millennium Moon. I don't even want to keep that. It's such a trash card. Dawn Dragster, Ubel, the Loving Defender Forever, and Azamina Murcielago. What's the worst name ever? The Armed Dragon card we just got, or Loving Defender Forever? Both pretty bad. At least one of them means something, though, I suppose. We've got Dipsy Fiend, Assault Synchron, Gimmick Puppet Little Soldiers, Pendulum Witch, Chain Coils. Ooh, Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist. Skeletal Soldier, Shaman, Cosmo Queen, the Queen of Prayers. I would like to make a daft Cosmo Queen thing. Dora? Okay. Ancient Gear Commander. We'll take that for the Ultra Upgrade. We've got Druid's Worm and Low. Wow, okay. I don't know. 4 to the front. Plasma Hole, Trap Gatherer, Felines, Zorbers, Zomas, Golgoyles, Pirate Knights, Grand Bash, Chaos Allure Queen, and an Ultra. We'll keep that. An access code. Was he not in Ultra in the Rarity Collection thing where he was in? I've already done that bit. You know, access code worth a reprint. Peri Ray's map. Domain and Salamangreat of Fire. This weird looking thing it is. Some of these sleeves are a bit dusty and that because they've been sat on shelves at different points in their lives and stuff. So literally just sort of leftover sleeves that have been put aside for whatever reason here or there. I didn't even think to order some more sleeves when I ordered this stuff, to be honest with you. That might have been a good idea. But I have a history of doing that, to be fair. So. Okay. We've got Mansion of the Dreadful Dolls, Virtue Stream, Palmrizio, Puppet Shark, Ragnarok, Armored Lizard, Dragonlet, Harpooner, Talons of Shirlani, Destruction Sword Memories, Giant Mimighoul, F.A. Dawn Dragster, Slash Dragon playset, Flying Mary, the Wandering Ghost Ship. Oh, I almost don't even want to put this Slash... I mean, the Slash Dragon gets a penny sleeve, apparently. That's just what fate has decided. I'd be lying if I said I felt like he deserved more. Not even got the rest of, like, the Red Eyes stuff reprinted or anything. Like, it's just... Where's the egg? Red Eyes egg. We've got Dortan, Mantman, Lord... Denglong, Zoma. Why is Denglong in here on his own as well? Kaiman, Troika Grayer, Maiden, Chaos Allure Queen, Access Code Talker, Surfacing Big Jash, and Dragonic Diagram. And the last pack out of this particular box, we have got Sangan Furo, Aquajet Surface, Flippin' Feline, Magic Mergy, Terrors of the Afterroot, Glorious Bright, Magmako Dragon, Mirage Mirror Force, Cosmo Queen, the Queen of Prayers, Dora, Peri Ray's Map, Tenacity of the Monarchs again, and Minerva the Athenian Lightsworn. Actually don't have enough sleeves here for all the packs, regardless of whether I sleeve Tenacity or not, so let's just leave it. Just I'm gonna do that Tenacity dirty. Because it's the fourth one we've had. Okay. All right. Max Metal Morph, Gimmick Puppet Rouge Doll, Double Assault, Paralyzing Mushroom, Dorcas, Majestic Spectre Wind, Beat, Ashen Fraternity, Splitting Planarian, Triana, Riseo Cross, Shining Sarcophagus, and Tales of the White Forest. We've got Side and Splash, Plug-in, Brainwashing, Denglong, Pirate Knight, Convertible, Samurai Beetle, Troika Grey, Morian, Silent on the Dark, Fire Courtier, Ulcanics, Boral Code Dragon, Exod, Fires of Rage. I actually do like that in secret. We'll hold on to that. And we have enough sleeves for the pack, pulls from this pack. Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. Okay. Centurion Chimeria. Okay, they haven't been this MTP. None of these cards, apart from Tanker, Three-Eyed Ghost, none of those original cards have been in this pack opening at all. We've got Atri, Diabelle, Queen of the White Forest, Levice, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Lord is not bad, Mimi Ghoul Dungeon. Yeah, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Lord's done alright by me over the past year or so, helping the shop Bill get a bit of money in. We did quite a lot. We did a fair bit of Battles of Legend Chapter 1 when that came out. Of course, Yubel was worth something then. Okay, we got 3 packs left. No sleeves for them. Why is that Magnamut just there on his own? Let's go. We've got Butterfly Fish, Malice MTP, Area of the Water Channel, Guardian of the Guardian of the Voiceless Voice, Cooling Embers, Ancient Gear Duel, Metamorphosis, Fiendsmith's Sanct, Rescue Hedgehog, Millennium Ankh, and Goblin Bikers Gone Wild. I think we've probably got away with that one. I don't think we've not sleeved anything super valuable there, or that I might not end up keeping anywhere. Time Engine, Dotan, Desert, Ruby Sapphire, Saphira, Isa, Tricorn, Mystic Potato, we got Fiend Reflection, we got Pile Arm Dragon. We've got Centurion, True Awakening, we've got Gamma Seal, and Linguribo. And as for the last one, we have got Azamina Determination. Let's just skip to the end. Whoop, where did you come from? Porcupine, Aegis, Spearhead, we got Tempai Dragon Chundra. What am I doing here? Haggard Lizardos, probably deserved a bump. Fiendsmith in Paradise, Bestial Baldrake, and Vulcan the Divine. Interesting plot twist to end on. So, all in all, we got some cards. I don't even know what to recap because I don't know what the biggest hits were, but we got some pretty cool stuff in there. But, I don't know, it still feels like last year's Megatins maybe had more hits in them. Maybe because they were succeeding fewer, reprints. Bonanzas and Stampedes and stuff like that. I'm not convinced we'll end up buying more of this, to be completely honest, especially at the moment. We have a lot of very cool stuff to pick up at the moment, so probably won't go crazy to, do another set of these, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because there was more stuff in the set that I was actually interested in last year. But, I guess the rarity bumps are nice. But, yeah, I'm also definitely very, very glad we didn't have to pay for the tins. The money saved on not buying the tins is a really nice relief. But anyway, if you did enjoy this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the DSW Tabletop playlist in the end screen for loads more Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings. We've done all kinds of stuff. As much as I slag off the tins, I do have to now go and try and find somewhere to put all this stuff. So anyway, I really do appreciate you guys joining me. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye. And this is how far we got before the dog started wanting to be in. Go away, Fred. Nothing's changed from when you were in earlier. Nowhere for you to go, darling. Yep, turn and head out.